Hi, hello everybody, Jacobix here with another episode of Subnautica. Today we are going to continue exploring this like very deep underwater cave, and the first thing like that we are going to do, the minor thing, is to go and check out what the hell is this tree, because I believe it's a tree and it's glowing very like bright aggressive blue or whatever, and I just have to look out for our crash depth and also for those guys, but I think that they are not hostile, so maybe we'll be fine. Yeah, I think they are just some another like manta rays or whatever. And yeah, once again we'll be focusing on finding a bit more nickel and sulfur, which yeah, there's a lot of nickel around this tree, so that's a very good news for us. Maybe this one isn't damaging us. Yeah, I think we can just swim underneath this fog, but because like I'm used to this fog that we've been to before, the green one that we've seen a moment ago, and it's actually dealing a lot of damage to us when we just swim into it. And those are very big lithium deposits, so yeah, we still have a lot of inventory space, and let's just focus on finding more resources. There's a piece. No, that's not a resource, that's a texture. That's another piece of nickel. There's sulfur. No, that's uranium or uranite or whatever, the radiation like stuff or something like that. I think we can also get a bit of that, but not too much, because yeah, for now there's nothing we can do with it, but probably later we'll find a use for it. And I've realized that there's a lot of nickel and magnetite and uranite in here, but not much sulfur, so I think for that we'll have to get back to this those green ponds, so to harvest it. Yeah, there's no sulfur here, but the uranium is like everywhere. There's no nickel. We are looking for nickel right now. It's a piece of gold, the big one. Once again, just looking for some nickel. I think that's a piece, and we have a bit of sulfur in our Seamoth in the locker, but that's really not much, and I'd really like to get a bit more, because I would like to have like the equal amount of sulfur to the nickel, and I think that's another piece. Yeah, that's great. And now I'm fairly sure that we have more nickel than sulfur, but that's fine. We'll just go back to this river, the green one. I think it's a river because it was flowing like along those caves. So yeah, maybe on the like higher side, the surface here. Yeah, there's a piece of nickel. Nothing here, and our inventory is almost full, and also our oxygen is almost out, so let's get back to Seamoth. And I think we've actually just did like a big circle around this tree, so I think there's no use for us being here anymore. So let's get back, get those 3 pieces of sulfur that we lack to get our inventory full, and let's go back to the surface, because we are fairly low on water, although maybe we'll be able to get those fish with our knife, and hopefully it will give us some hydration. Yeah, only 3, but if we get a bit more of them, maybe we'll be able to just get some hydration in. I didn't want to harvest it. I wanted to just like cook it with our knife, Yeah, like that, and that gives us a bit of hydration, but it's really not a lot. So yeah, I think that's not the way. Let's just go around and look for this. Look for the sulfur that we are here for. Hopefully there's some of it like around, but I don't see any. There's just this green fog, and it's fairly deep, so even if it would be some here, I don't think we would just be harvesting it. And I think that's sulfur. No, that's uranite, and we don't need it, so I'm going to leave it. Let's look more. I think we have to get to those higher levels of this cave, because there's no sulfur in here. Just everything else besides the sulfur, and we are once again next to those volcanoes, which deal a bit of damage to us. So let's get back to our Seamoth and quickly head out to the like other side of this cave that we've came from. I've been thinking about some other series that I wanted to record, and I've came up with another one besides FTL Multiverse and Raft, and the third game that I wanted to record is actually, I have 4 like suggestions, but the one that I was thinking about for some time right now is Frostpunk. It's kind of older game also, but not as old as the Subnautica and FTL. I don't know where this piece of sulfur is. Yeah, it's here. I don't see it right now. It's not as old as those two, but it's also like it has some age to it, but it's once again an amazing game. And there was a piece of sulfur here, I swear. Maybe we can just enter it with our Seamoth. Yeah, there is a piece of sulfur here, and there's another one here, so I think we're going to get this one and quickly get back to the Seamoth. Okay, we are fine. There's another one here. And is this river damaging our Seamoth? No, it's not. Okay, quickly get back. Yeah, I think it's a good way to harvest sulfur from this river, and actually we have to be also careful to not just stumble into this big like long leviathan, because I think it was big enough to be a leviathan, and those guys are also a bit nasty, but not as nasty as this big one. We'll just get sulfur, and I think we have full inventory. Yeah, we have a lot of nickel, exactly 10, and we also have like 8 or 9 pieces of sulfur in our inventory and in the Seamoth's locker combined. So I think it's time to leave, and I remember just a bit the path that we took to get here, and yeah, I think we'll be able to swim out of here fairly quickly. Hopefully, because if not, we are going to die out of thirst, and that's pretty not optimistic. Like, look at the future, and there's this guy which is not going after us for now. Let's just stand still for a second, and yeah, let's just go past him. I have our like defensive parameter on, and yeah, I think we are fine. He didn't notice us. I will stop in a second to repair our Seamoth, because even if we are past this guy, we also have to get past those nasty big squids with the EMP signals that turn off our devices, and I think they will also turn off our Seamoth, so that's bad. And I think it came from here. I will just quickly turn on the gassy habitat signal. I don't see it, but it should be somewhere around. Where is it? It's turned off. I have to turn it once again on and off, and that's that's it. Yeah, it was just turned off because I think we visited it, and that's how this game works. So let's quickly head there. And yeah, we're already like switching biomes, so that's good. I was a bit scared about this biome that we've been to before, but yeah, I think that the one that we are in right now is scarier, like for sure, because this long guy wasn't really doing anything bad to us, but those guys are like almost all the time looking at us and after us. So yeah, this one is a bit scarier than this deeper river biome. And yeah, I think we are out. Let's just quickly scan the area. Yeah, we are fine. There's something here, which I'm not sure what is it, but it's just probably a piece of terrain. Yeah, so we are fine. We've made it out alive, and yeah, it's a very successful beginning of an episode. And I think in the later parts we are going to get some upgrades for our prawn suit, because I think the jump upgrade, like the better engine for the prawn suit, so that it will have a bigger capacity to travel up and down. It requires a lot of sulfur and also nickel. So yeah, and we are already on this familiar red biome and already approaching the kelp forest. So yeah, there's a piece of technology here, which is scanner room, which we for sure don't need, because we've built it already a few episodes ago, and I've only used it once because there's not much to scan for besides the stalker teeth around our base. So yeah, I think we'll build another scanner room in this cave that we've been to, but that's a thing for another episode. For now, we are going to get the prawn suit upgrades from materials that we have in our inventory, and also I will have to get, I'm sorry for once again drinking too much of sprinkling water before the recording. We'll get those upgrades and some water, because we are pretty low on that. For now, let's just check out what those upgrades require. The prawn suit upgrades, which I think, yeah, that's the one that we need. It requires 2 nickels, 3 crystalline sulfur, a bit of titanium, and a piece of lithium. So yeah, that's the main thing that we are going to get from our adventure. And yeah, I know I have low fluids, but let's just unload our precious deep sea resources into our new base, which we've built in the previous episode. And if you didn't see it, if you haven't seen it like till now, then you should probably check it out, because getting this thing like decorated and stuff was a pretty fun thing for me, I guess. I don't know how about you guys, but for me it was nice. And yeah, I'm going to play the radio and focus on crafting.
This is Life Pod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Now I'm going to put those 2 resources here. And I think the last thing that we needed was lithium, which I have here. Yeah, we can put the magnetite out there, and I think that's it. I think we have everything for the prawn suit jump upgrade, which will come in real handy when using it, when exploring with it. And I think we can also make some of those stuff. Now we have everything for it. Maybe some CMF upgrades. Now we also have everything, like we had everything before. so we can just go out there and put everything into our plesant, which is inside of the Cyclops. So for now we are going to also get those things. Okay, I didn't knew that you can just jump out of the moon pool in the water. I mean, we are going to get this stuff from our Simov's locker and quickly gather some bladderfish to get some water from them. So yeah, let's just do it like ASAP. And I think we'll maybe get our Cyclops its first ride of its existence. Yeah, I think that's enough. We are going to make water from those in our base because we don't want to waste Cyclops's battery, Cyclops's power, because it doesn't regenerate it. Which is, I think we would have to make the thermal generator upgrade or whatever, because that's the only thing that can recharge Cyclops engine. I think. I don't know if Cyclops has this upgrade, but hopefully it is possible, because just swapping out batteries every time would be a pain in the ass for sure. And I think we can just put this piece of a lab equipment in here, and also these two. And yeah, I think we have everything. We're just going to quickly get to our plesant and install all the upgrades. Let's just get up here and to our vehicle console or whatever. Not the storage, but all access upgrades. Yeah, we are going to put the jump module and also take a scrap from its inventory and swap one inventory module for the hull reinforcement. Yeah, and its inventory is just one row smaller, I think, only, because it was from here to here, which is only, yeah, it's only a one row smaller than the previous one. So I don't think it's actually worth it to carry those locker upgrades for Cyclops, for plesant. Yeah, I'm going to make some titanium from this and also put it in here. And the other thing that I wanted to do is to check out if our Cyclops doesn't require some crystalline sulfur and nickel, and yeah, that's exactly what it needs for its upgrade. So a fire suppression system, the docking bay repair module, which I don't think we are going to use, and Cyclops shield generator, which is a bit, I think it's not needed for now. I think it's fine, because we didn't really like get into any danger before, but we can for sure make this Cyclops fire suppression module, because it allows our Cyclops to put out fires like by itself, and that's a big thing, because sometimes when we just force the Cyclops to swim a bit too much at the highest speed that we can actually just like choose here, yeah. If we will swim too long at the highest speed, it will just it can just like catch fire, yeah. And we shouldn't really do this if we really don't need it. I think the middle speed is just fine. So I'm going to quickly turn around and park it once again next to our base. Also, swimming Cyclops feels even more powerful than piloting plesant, but still it's a chunky girl, I guess, and yeah, it's a bit hard. Let's get out and yeah, actually get back, and I will just show you a bit a thing that I've discovered like right after the the last episode, the one that we've built the sim of, so that, yeah, the one before the last episode, and you can actually, you have a horn inside of a freaking submarine that can go like kilometer deep under the water with upgrades, I guess. You can honk at fishes living their peaceful lives underwater. So that's I guess a fun thing. I don't know. Let's just leave the topic as it is and make those 2 pieces of area gel to make the fire suppression system. Yeah, let's go here. Get this and put it on the other side in the upgrade area or whatever. Yeah, right now we have 3 upgrades: the engine efficiency, sonar, and fire suppression system. And I think we'll maybe be just able to make this shield generator, because yeah, it might come in handy. I guess it doesn't hurt us to do this. So advanced wiring kit, polyaniline, and a power cell, which we'll be able to craft from the things we have, I guess. We need 2 pieces of silver. Hopefully we have this. We for sure don't have enough copper. Yeah, we have 2 pieces of silver. And that's for the basic wiring kit. For the advanced we need 2 gold and a computer chip, which requires another piece of gold, copper wire, and table coral, which we don't have right now. So we are going to head out and get some table coral and copper, and later we'll be just yeah, just making this upgrade, because I think that if we want to dive with our Cyclops to this area that we've been to at the beginning of the episode, we'll have to defend from this big guy that we've met on our way. It's this long Leviathan, I guess. Also, I've just realized that most of the fish down there were bioluminescent, which I don't know what does it mean, but that's just the fact. Yeah, we also need a bit of table coral. 1 and 2, which is enough. For a moment I thought something was attacking us, but no, it was just this guy leaving his, I don't know, farts behind him and laughing like an average high schooler. But yeah, let's focus on our mission, which is finding copper. There's this exploding fish in here, which I think we'll just pass through, and as you can see, I have no luck in getting copper from those limestones. There's a second piece, just barely, and we are out of battery, like charge or whatever, so we are going to put a new one, okay, and just swap this one. Yeah, there's a piece of limestone here, and there was also one here, I think. No, but those fish are attacking us like crazy. There's a piece of gold, another one, a piece of silver, nice, because we don't have any silver, like actually 0. And yeah, let's just focus on those limestones. Another piece of copper, nice. Here's another one, okay, copper. I really hate those exploding fish. And yeah, there's another cave in here. Once again, we are under the barrage. We'll quickly get to the surface and refill our oxygen. And after that's done, we are going to head back down and get this limestone, which contains titanium. That's a bit of a pity. Once again, titanium, and let's dive deeper. There are 3 of those outcrops, which helped us, I guess, because we also have not very much lead. That's nice. Okay, you can kill those, so that's a new thing. I wanted to check it, because yeah, it was just sitting in its home and waiting for someone to get in, but as you can see, you can you don't have to run away from them, you can just kill them with your knife. There's another piece of copper, maybe here, yeah, once again, and let's get 3 in a row. No, that's titanium, great. Nothing here, nothing here. Some of those here. Copper, yeah, thanks. Once again, maybe, yeah, nice. Maybe some more of those outcarps somewhere around us, please. Although I don't see any, and yeah, we have full inventory, and we are almost 400 meters away from our base, so that's a surprise. We are actually probably right next to the Aurora. Let's just quickly check. Yeah, maybe not right next to, but fairly close. And I've seen like a moment ago when we were making the upgrades for our brown suit that we didn't discover the Cyclops depth module Mark 1, which is like the basic one that we need to get any better ones. And yeah, that's a bit of a pity because we can only just dive up to 500 meters deep, which is not very deep considering the things that we've done till now. And yeah, I wanted to make copper wire, yeah, and after that we'll make the computer, or like, yeah, computer chip, then advanced wiring kit. We need one more gold, which we have, and yeah, let's just make this scrap. And I think we also need polyanine, or whatever it's called, which requires hydrochloric acid and gold. So 3 deep shrooms and a salt deposit. I think we have everything here somewhere, hopefully. There's a bit of titanium, there's 3 pieces of quartz and some stuff. We are going to just quickly get the gold, put those things in here, and I think we don't have the deep shrooms. I think we are lacking those. Yeah, maybe they are on the lower deck, because yeah, I think I've put them here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So we are able to make this upgrade. Let's get this, and the last thing that we've needed was sulfur, I think, and we also have the sulfur in our inventory. So let's make this upgrade and put it into our like upgrade computer, or whatever it's called. And I think I've wasted a fully charged power cell because I did it too quickly. I could have just gotten like one of those and don't waste a full one. So a bit of a pity. But yeah, I think that's not that bad, although it could have been better. Yeah, as you can see, the Cyclops depth module is unknown, and actually I think that's it for our upgrades. The Cyclops decoy tube upgrade is also available to us fairly cheaply, but I just don't think that we need it for now. Maybe we'll make it some other day. Let's sort our inventory, put sulfur and yeah, those stuff we can just get like away from here because it doesn't belong here. That's it. Let's put titanium here and gold and diamonds to its like right locker. And I don't think we have a lithium locker in here. And no, we have at the lower deck. So, and I think it's full. Yeah, it's full with lithium and magnetite. So maybe we'll just make those guys separate. I think it's a good idea. Let's just get everything from here to this one, and we also have a piece of silver and the scheme of upgrade. So maybe yeah, let's put silver in here. It's just fine, and I don't have a locker for those like ordinary stuff, but Yeah, here is fine, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to play the radio message and just think about what we can do next. Once again, very distinguished language. I remember that we've got the special code for the captain's I don't know, room in the Aurora that we couldn't access some time ago, although I'm not sure if we checked it already or not, but yeah, I think we'll be going there in the next episode, because today we'll be going to the life pod number 2 to check out what happened there, because as you can like read from the message, it got damaged and it sunk very, very deeply, or like deep, or whatever. So yeah, let's just go there, and yeah, I will look for the brown suit upgrades that I've mentioned at the beginning of the previous episode. I think off camera, because wasting another episode just to like record looking for Rex and not record and not like uploading it, I think it's a bit like a waste, and I'm really sorry if you hear some weird demonic screeching from my house, but I think someone is having a breakdown or something like that, and once again I'm really sorry for that. It wasn't supposed to be like that, and I've told everyone that I'm recording, but still some people just don't give a fuck and do whatever they want. Even though it's more harmful to them than to me, because it's just like their general opinion or like public identity or whatever is becoming a lot like less respectable. There's a propulsion cannon which we don't need. There's this weird fish, and I think we can open this door, but not with this amount of batteries. So yeah, let's just quickly swap them. And yeah, I think this person realized that I'm recording, and they shouldn't probably be screaming like that. So I think it won't happen again for quite some time. Although once again I'm really sorry, and I kind of feel bad with it, but at the same time it's not really my fault, because it's just something I don't control. And we actually got a bottle of water, which is nice, because we don't have any. I didn't really get like prepared before, and we'll just quickly repair our Seamoth and get to this shuttle. Yeah, let's just once again swap those batteries, and yeah, this one and this one. We are fine. Let's go. And I think I've actually been here before. I've been here when I was looking for those brown suit arms schematics or whatever. And yeah, there's a piece of Cyclops hull, and I think we are actually next to this like natural island. Yeah, and there's a Reaper Leviathan out there. Or was it this Bone Shark's like tail or whatever? There are some crates out here, and yeah, I'm fairly sure it was a Reaper Leviathan, but I don't see it right now. So I think that's okay, we're okay. We are going once again to this like blood biome, and for now I think there's nothing dangerous around us, although you can't ever be sure, and you can already hear those workers. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop for a second to get some deep shrooms and this red blood oil or whatever it's called, because we needed it some time ago, and I have only 2 pieces in our base. So yeah, I think there's a bit here. Yeah, so let's get it, although it takes up 4 pieces of of inventory, like 4 slots, but we can still manage to get this, and we are using we will use our sonar, and there's this electric eel or whatever, so I think we'll just leave our Seamoth somewhere around, like maybe here. Okay. What is this sound? There's once again this long leviathan out here, which I didn't seen before. I mean around us, like till now. So yeah, let's just check this place real quick. And maybe that's the spot that we'll find the Cyclops depth module, hopefully. Yeah, oh my god, I called it. Nice. That's exactly what we are going to do in the another episode, in the next one. And there is a lot of stuff going on. And also this electric eel is slowly getting to our Seamoth, so yeah. Let's just get out of here. We've got exactly what we needed. I really didn't know. I promise I didn't know that it was here. And I'm not even sure that if you can like predict what's where, because I think they spawn randomly. I mean, like a bit, because you won't find the Cyclops module, like depth module, in the first locker in some like basic 100-meter deep wreckage, but I think the spawn is a bit randomized based on the depth of those like things. That yeah, there are some things that you can find at certain depths, and I think they exchange their like the thing that they contain, so it isn't just as easy as finding the right one and going with it. Although I'm not like 100% sure, but I'm still very, very surprised and also happy that we found it, because it was really like a miracle, I guess. We've been to this wreck before, like a minute ago. We are going to skip past it. There's another one here. I think we've been to this one too. And I don't really care, because yeah, we've got like a fairly big upgrade for us. Let's get back to base, and maybe we'll craft it even today if we have the materials to do it. And yeah, if we have this today, then tomorrow in tomorrow's episode we're going to get back to the Aurora and check out the signal, that this code to this captain's quarters that we didn't know, that we didn't use, because we got it in a message later a bit. And after that we are going to maybe take our Cyclops to some adventure. Yeah, we are almost here, just a minute away, maybe even less, hopefully. So yeah, that was a very successful exploring run, or not a supply run, because this isn't a supply, but whatever. Yeah, let's get to our Cyclops and check out what we can, if we can actually craft it. Let's go here, and right here. We need a plaster ingot and 3 rubies, which is like almost nothing to us, so let's get 10 titanium. We actually have to put this blood oil like out first, or off, or whatever. And those deep shrooms also, which yeah, we don't have enough space for this. So let's just fill this locker real quick, and yeah, there's not enough room in those lockers to get everything done. So yeah, we'll build a bit more of those later, but for now we need a bit of lithium, exactly 2, and 3 rubies and 10 titanium to make this depth upgrade. So let's get 10 titanium, which is exactly this amount, and 3 rubies, which yeah, we are almost out of those, but we still have a bit. Yeah, I didn't make the plastic ingot, so let's quickly do this. plastic now, and let's just check if we can make the Mark II already in our modification station. There's Cyclops Dev Module Mark II, which we can already make, and we can't make the third one because we don't have the kyanite, but we'll make like tier 2 like in one after another, so that we won't just we'll just be able to dive already even deeper than with the number 1 upgrade. So yeah, also 3 nickel, I think 1, 2, 3 that we needed. Yeah, like I said, the nickel and the sulfur are the 2 next materials that we really needed to explore to get on this like higher level of upgrades, I guess. And I think, yeah, we didn't make the plaster ingot, so first the titanium ingot and later the plaster ingot. Let's also play the radio and
Partially translated
get
broadcast.
another upgrade.
Destroyed. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
I think we might actually like have an idea what happened to all the other crew members of or the other survivors of the Aurora, and I'm not sure which surprises me more, the fact that we can dive 1,300 meters deep into the ocean, or the thing that each one of our like crewmates from the Aurora was killed by the entity that is like transmitting those radio messages. So yeah, those are some fairly big surprises for the end of the episode, and also the just like accidental discovery of Cyclops depth module. It was like perfectly timed, because I really didn't knew what to do, and I really wanted to take the Cyclops in like somewhere in the next episode. So yeah, the next one is going to be just getting back to the Aurora and checking out this captain's room, and maybe in the next one we are going to just maybe dive deeper with our Cyclops to this river biome that we've been to at the beginning of this episode and also in the previous episode, and like do some stuff with our Cyclops out there, because we have a lot of more space in it, so we'll be probably able to harvest some stuff. So thank you guys for watching, finishing the video with our classical view. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, then you can maybe leave something behind you in the comments or under the video just. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.